You guys have been asking for it, and I finally delivered. This here is a $100 used gaming PC that absolutely blows my mind when I think about its price to performance ratio. If you're thinking about building a cheap gaming PC and you want to play all the latest titles here in 2018, then you don't want to skip this video. Let's get into it. Hey, welcome to Zach's Tech Turf. Today we're going to be taking a look at this $100 used gaming PC, benchmarking it, and showing you how to build one for yourself. And if you're new here and you want to see more PC building or benchmarking videos, then hit that subscribe button down below and also that notification bell. That way you never miss an episode. But yeah, let's check this thing out. To start off with the parts list, let's first talk about the deal of a lifetime that I stole off the Mercari app that made this build possible. I picked up this OEM desktop computer for a total of just 50 bucks. It's packing a 4-core, 4-thread i5 2320 that boosts up to 3.3 gigahertz. It came with a single 4GB stick of DDR3 RAM, and it even included a Samsung 840 SSD. In my opinion, this is one of my best pulls in all of my PC part hunting. The 840 SSD in there makes this build insanely fast for a $50 build, and the i5 in there isn't too shabby either. As far as the upgrades go to the base of our build, first I swapped out the 4GB stick of RAM, sold it for 10 bucks actually, and then bought a 2x4GB kit for $20. If you math that up properly, then that comes out to a total of just $10 for 8GB of DDR3 RAM because I sold the original stick that was in there. For the graphics card, I found another insane deal on this Zotac GTX 750 Ti, which I've actually had for over a month now, but I just haven't put it in a video yet. The total price of this card was just $40 shipped, which I also found off the Mercari app. This Zotac 750 Ti is absolutely perfect for this build because it doesn't require a connector from the PSU, meaning that I could keep the original OEM power supply in there and I didn't have to upgrade it. And finally, the last upgrade I made to this $100 PC is a 120GB hard disk drive, which I actually found for free in the dumpster PC build that I did last year. Before moving on, I just want to remind you guys that you should go check out that video if you haven't already. I know a lot of you new subscribers haven't seen it yet. I found a PC sitting next to a dumpster and I transformed it into a very capable gaming PC, and it was one of my favorite videos that I've ever done, so make sure you go check that one out if you haven't already. With all the upgrades out of the way, here's what the parts list looks like, which adds up to an exact total of $100. Please keep in mind that every single deal on this list isn't a typical price that you would pay, and I definitely got lucky, but you can certainly replicate this build for yourself if you have a little bit of patience. And before getting into the benchmarks, I just want to tell you guys that the settings that you're about to see are the settings that I had to use to get to my personal target of 50 to 60 FPS per game. It's perfectly fine to crank the settings up a bit higher if you're comfortable with 30 FPS, which you probably should be if you only want to spend $100 on an entire gaming PC. Well, that wraps up my $100 gaming PC build. It blows my mind that you can get this type of performance for just $100, so be sure to share this video with a friend who's too scared of jumping into PC gaming because it's too expensive. Now feel free to head on over to one of these two videos if you haven't seen them yet, and definitely hit that subscribe button because, as I keep saying, these RTX videos are coming very soon. At least I hope so. You don't want to miss those videos.